We're going to take a look back now to Thursday night and the short program for the ladies. She was the defending champion, but after a disastrous skate at last year's Nationals, Alyssa Cisney's Olympic dreams were dashed. She was left with two choices: quit or make a major change. She chose change and returns this year with new coaches and a renewed purpose. The defending U.S. champion.
Everything about her skating is so wonderful. It's just the jumps and the consistency that's held her back.
It's been such a shame that she hasn't been able to learn to control the nerves.
You know how great she is. You know the quality of her skating, and again, it's just so heartbreaking when it doesn't happen.
You thought after winning the championship last year it might be her breakthrough, but hasn't happened, has it?
The best word to describe the way I felt after Nationals last year was heartbroken. All my dreams came crashing down. When you work your whole life towards a certain goal and you don't reach it, you feel like a failure, and it was sort of all a bad nightmare.
She was devastated. There was so much sadness in her face that I actually didn't know what to say to her. It's extremely difficult, especially when you come out of the situation like complete failure. It's hard. You feel like you just lost everything.
The judges, the fans, the audience all have their own opinions, and that sort of seeps into your self-image.
For an example, you come out of that spin over there, yeah, and then you have plenty of time.
Even if you're square, it's going to want to rotate on you. Yeah. 90% of competition takes place in about 6 inches, and that's the distance between your ears. You have to believe in yourself. I can believe in her. Yuka can believe in her. But if she doesn't believe, we've got nothing.
But I think the last piece that we have been working on is the confidence. She is so there. She's very close.
It's a free skate that's going to help redefine her career.
I feel like I've been vindicated for the past. I feel like I've proven to myself. Obviously, I know it's still a work in progress, but I'm willing to put in that work.
Representing the Detroit Skating Club in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, here is Alyssa Cisney.
And so here is that moment when Alyssa can test that new confidence and start her quest to reclaim the title she won 2 years ago. Already this season, she's become the first American woman to win the Grand Prix final since Sasha Cohen back in 2002. Will her confidence hold up as she takes the ice at the Nationals?
The first most difficult combination triple Lutz, and the double toe, beautifully done. strongest spinners in this competition.
A gentleness to her skating that has been compelling and much beloved by the fans, and now she seems to have found that strength to perform.
It's the speed and the position in these spins, just textbook.
Yes, skating fans, Alyssa Sisney is back and brings them to their feet.
Her perseverance throughout all of this has been inspirational. She's found her center not only as a skater, a competitor, a jumper, but also as a young woman. She owned that.
You want it so bad for her, and you want her to want it as badly as you do, or sense that she wants it that badly, and that was just a beautifully delivered performance without any hesitation whatsoever.
She's found a joy. There's such comfort in her skating now.
And look at the triplets that open the program. Good air position here. Nice backward landing. An easy double toe loop. Good speed coming out. Just gorgeous. And the triple flip, they're looking at the edge to make sure she got over to the inside edge on that takeoff. Watch the feet. She's got to be, if she's on the inside, putting the weight on the inside of her foot right there. Might have looked like she might have been just on the outside a bit. If so, it's an edge violation. It's a minor deduction. But there's the joy. You know, she is a beautiful girl. She's got a beautiful spirit, and she's been on such a roller coaster. 10th last year, 1st the year before, 9th the year before that, 3rd the year before that. It's just, you want it so badly for her because she has such great quality.
And lesser people would have quit. They just would have walked away. Some of her performances were so painful for her, so painful for the audiences to watch, and yet she fought through it. This very personal journey on this public stage is so impressive.
62.50.
Great score
for Alyssa Sisney.
It's just great to see Alyssa so relaxed and happy after a short
warm
program.
welcome now for Christina Gao.
So here's Christina Gao, now 16 years old, from the Cincinnati area, although she trains in Toronto with Brian Orser. 5th at the U.S. Championships in her senior debut last year. And is it just me, or has she grown since the last time we've seen her?
At least a foot.
Still just 60.
But with that increase in height comes a sophistication and the statuesque quality, but her jumps have not left her. So many times we've seen when a young woman grows like that, the jumps go away for a while, but opening combination, triple flip into triple toe, triple flip into triple toe. Gorgeous landing on both those jumps.
Oh, the height. The focus with her choreography this year is to tell the world that she's no longer a young girl, but she's emerging as a woman and as a contender.
Didn't quite get off the ice as
Put
much
on
as
the
she
brakes,
needed to.
yeah. Going into that.
Such a step up from last year in the short program. Her choreography sort of ran out of gas about halfway through, and that's just maturity. And now she's grown so much artistically, and just except for the problem of the double axel, held that program together very nicely.
Christina Gao.
Opening combination, so difficult. Look at the speed across the ice. Gorgeous air position and good speed out of this triple flip. So easy, and lands the triple toe beautifully. Yes.
Followed that up with the Lutz. The height was just terrific.
See if she stays on that edge. It seemed like she just, might have gotten over the inside edge, but there was no edge call on the judges' scorecard. Brian Orser, we're the coach, going, okay. All right.
I'm afraid you might pull something there.
And the axel, her only mistake, she kind of put on the brakes going into that, lost all her speed and flow. Not her favorite jump.
Neat.
And here come her scores.
33.10.
And the total is 58.43, which puts her temporarily at least into second place behind Alyssa Sisney.
You're right up there. Yeah? Right up there.
We'll be right back after this. Sitting up above them, the technical panel that is responsible for identifying each element a skater performs. Here's Tracy Wilson with more on their role.
Tom, for the first time, we have been given access to the actual recording of the technical panel at last year's national championships. Let's take a look back and listen. The voices that you will hear are those of the technical panel. They are not the judges, and they are identifying the elements.
Triple Lutz, double toe loop combination, review edge.
Next plan element, jump.
The call for review edge in this case is to determine the correctness of the takeoff. That element has been marked for a closer look at the end of the performance.
Triple flip.
Next plan element, spin.
Sit spin, flying entry.
A spin is identified.
Level 4.
It is awarded a level 4. That's the highest degree of technical difficulty.
Combination spin with a change of foot.
Now we're approaching the end of the program when the panel will immediately take another look at the elements.
Level 4.
8 elements, 1 review on the triple Lutz double toe.
Regular speed on that.
I think she's okay.
I think it's okay.
Fine. Checklist.
3LZ plus 2T, 3F, FSSP4, 2A, SPSQ4, LSP4, SLST3, CCOSP4, no fall.
What just happened and what were all those codes? Well, first of all, the jump was reviewed and full marks were given for it. Then they confirmed the list of elements and technical difficulty, and that list was entered into the computer. It's added to the scores for quality from the judges, and that is your technical elements mark. And that makes up the technical aspect of this sport. Now, with this system and all the reviews and the technical requirements, guys, it makes it pretty tricky to call it on the fly. Scott?
Trace, it's tough. I mean, it's so much going on in this scoring system. There's 3 of us, 20 judges, a computer. I think we're doing okay.